Hi there, thanks for joining me. My name is Hannah Shields and I am a Young Living Gold, and I am putting this video together for you to go over all of the Young Living skincare and essential oils for the skin. So there's a couple steps I'm going to go through, and I'm actually going to demo it for you on my own face so you can see how it's done and how the products are used. I got this cute little head wrap thing from beauty school this last December, so I don't think there's any way that you can make this thing look cute, to be honest, but here I am, I'm rocking it, and I'm going to show you how to take care of your skin for under $10 a month. So it's pretty awesome. So here we go. So first step you're going to do when you're taking care of your skin is to cleanse it. You want to do this twice a day, in the morning and in the night. If you leave your makeup on and you go to sleep, which I have been notorious for doing, it's not the best habit, it actually ages your skin and causes damage to the skin. So we want to remove our makeup, and we also want to remove anything that the skin puts out in the night when you're sleeping, and cleanse that off in the morning, fresh face, before we put on our makeup and head out the door. So I'm going to be presenting a bit of this information out of this beauty school book. I got this at the Young Living Beauty School. They hold this a couple times a year now, and they put together this really awesome book that has every product and little inserts and stuff. And then I've got some of my own notes over here. So if you see me looking down and away, just checking my facts to make sure I'm presenting all of this correctly to you. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is cleanse. Young Living has two types of cleanser. They have the Art Gentle Cleanser you can buy by itself or as part of the Art Care Trio. And then they also have an Orange Blossom Face Wash. I love both of them for different reasons. I would say that I probably stick to a daily using the Gentle Cleanser, the Art Gentle Cleanser. This is my skin pretty well day to day. It's a little red in the cheeks. It's always been that way ever since I was a little kid, and it tends to get exacerbated if I use products that are too astringent. So I really like the Gentle Cleanser. This, it is gentle, but it is just a little bit too much for my face, being so sensitive and being kind of dry, and I live in a very dry area. So what I do is I take half of my Art Gentle Cleanser out of the bottle, and I put it into either another bottle that I've saved that's gone empty, or into a mason jar or some other tight container that keeps it sealed. And then I fill the rest of my bottle up with distilled water. Still keeps the foaming action, comes in a foamer bottle, and it works fantastic. And it also makes my face wash last twice as long, which is awesome. I can have one in my shower and one on my bathroom counter, or one that I travel with and one that stays home. So absolutely love this stuff. The Orange Blossom is great if you have a little bit more oily skin. Because my skin tends to be drier, I don't use this one much, except for maybe during the summertime when I might be a little bit hotter, sweatier. This might be a good one to cut down a little bit on that face oil that comes up. I, again, like to dilute mine, so I put about a tablespoon of the cleanser into a bottom of a foamer bottle like this, and I fill it up with distilled water. We use distilled because it's been cooked and all the impurities out of it, so it will keep your face products lasting longer, so they won't spoil. And I get these little foamer bottles off of Amazon, real easy to come by. So I think this is a 250 milliliter one here. So either way, both fantastic cleansers. If you're drier, more sensitive skin, I would stick to this one. If you have a little bit more on the oily skin, I would use this one, or maybe use one in the morning and one at night, whatever works for you. Okay, so for the purposes of this video today, I'm going to use the Art Gentle Cleanser on myself. I've already washed my hands with some lavender foaming hand soap, so they're nice and clean. And I'm going to pump just about 1 to 2 pumps of the Art Gentle Cleanser, about this much or so. And the first thing I actually want to do, with warm water, I'm going to just wet down my face with the cotton round here, which makes the cleanser go on a lot smoother and easier. You can already see a little bit of makeup coming off there. So then I'm going to take my Art Gentle Cleanser and just put it on my fingertips. And I'm going to do very light circles around the face. I'm going to go around the eyes. I don't typically put cleanser on my eyes. The only makeup I'm really wearing right now is a little bit of eyebrow pencil. Make sure to get in the creases of your nose. And you can come down your neck and onto your décolletage, which is your chest. These areas show signs of age almost faster than your actual face does. So it's a really good idea to cleanse the neck and the chest so we look younger longer, right? That's the goal. Okay, got a couple towels over here with me. Wipe my hands off here. Okay, once I've got my cleanser on and I've got it all smeared around just right, I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. Usually I wash my face most of the time in the shower in the morning or over my sink, so then I'll just splash my face with water to rinse it off, but I'm gonna use some cotton rounds, which you're certainly welcome to do. You wanna use warm water when you're cleansing your face. That way you're opening up the pores. If you are cleansing with cold water, you're actually not really cleaning thoroughly. The colder the water, the tighter your pores get, and when your pores are closed, they don't want to release any makeup or toxins or any bacteria or anything that might be on your skin. So always want to use nice warm water. It doesn't have to be scalding hot, just warm. Okay. Just be real gentle on your face. You don't need to be tugging and pulling. Okay, so then just to tell you a little bit about the amazing, awesome facts about Art Gentle Cleanser. It has orchid flower extract in it, which is amazing. Some other companies charge hundreds, even thousands of dollars for orchid flower extract. It's really cool. It's part of the vanilla family, so it smells amazing. It is known as a symbol of beauty, refinement, and love, which is awesome. We all need more of all that. It is very reparative and protective. Orchid flower extract has been known to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, win-win. And it's an antioxidant, so we're taking on all of the free radicals during our day from our environment. So this helps block those and neutralize them. It is a humectant, so it keeps the moisture in the skin more effectively, so that's a bonus. The orchid flowers and leaves belong to a family of plant pigments called anthocyanins, which protect against temperature, UV radiation, drought, and pollution. So I think all of those can apply to our skin, which makes it a really awesome ingredient. And you'll notice it's an ingredient throughout a lot of the Young Living beauty products. It also has a Royal Hawaiian sandalwood, frankincense, lavender, melissa, and lemon essential oils in it. So it smells good and works fantastic. Okay, so step 2 in your regimen in creating perfect looking skin is to exfoliate. This is Young Living Satin Mint Facial Scrub. It looks like a small tube, but this is actually very effective and you don't need a whole lot, and so it lasts quite a long time. I'm even one of those people, when I think it's empty, I'll cut the tops of my tubes off and I'll scrape out with a butter knife and probably get another 1 to 2 weeks worth of scrub and just put it in like a little lip balm container or something like that. So okay, so this has peppermint, also has jojoba, little wax kind of pellets. That's what causes the exfoliating action on the face. Has mango seed butter and all kinds of wonderful other things in it, like aloe vera and things that are very calming and soothing to the face. One of the things that I love about this is it doesn't have crushed up apricot shells and things that are really abrasive to the face that can take off too many layers of the skin and leave you exposed to more toxic elements that then create either blemishes, dry skin, wrinkles, lines, all the things that we don't want, right? So this uses jojoba, and jojoba is actually not an oil, it's a wax. It's extracted from a nut that grows in the southwestern states of the United States. And it's very effective at lightly exfoliating just what you need to take off. It's just that top kind of dry, dead layer of skin, not 3 layers deep, right? So helps to soothe the redness of the skin and prevent that from happening. You don't want to exfoliate every day. You only want to exfoliate maybe 2 to 3 times a week. So I do kind of an every other day schedule. So pick a day that works for you and just stagger it every other day from there. If you think you might need no more exfoliation, maybe you slough off some extra dry skin than the average person, take a piece of Scotch tape or packing tape and just put it over your forehead, peel it off. If you have a lot of dry skin on the tape, then it's time to exfoliate. So it also makes your makeup go on really nice and smooth when your skin is like porcelain. So you only need a tiny little bit, about a pea size amount, like so. I like to get my fingertips just a little bit wet. I have a little bowl of warm water over here. And I just take it on the tips of my fingers because my fingers are nice and gentle and they're not going to scrub my face like using the palms of my hand. And I'm just going to make nice little light circles. You don't really need a ton of exfoliation underneath the eyes. You really don't even need a ton of exfoliation over the cheeks. Those usually get a lot of traffic just by touching your face and things that you do naturally throughout the day. So you don't need to scrub a whole lot. You just want to get, you know, you can even do your lips too if you want to get your lips if they might be a little dry. I like to get in the creases on my nose because that's where dry skin likes to build up. My forehead. This is actually covering, you might not be able to see it quite in this video, but it's actually covering even that little tiny bit, and if you need a little bit more help, you can just get a little bit of water on your fingers. We don't want to scrub and pull on the skin. The more we do that, the more opportunity we have to create wrinkles and fine lines. We're trying to avoid that, so be very gentle on the face. You're just giving your face a light polish, not scrubbing. Scrubbing, you can scrub on your legs and your arms and all those areas all day long if you want, but your face, keep that nice and gentle. I love to fan my face once I get my Satin Mint facial scrub on. It's pepperminty, it wakes you up in the morning if you need a little jump start, and it just feels really good. Sometimes if I'm having a little bit of problematic skin, maybe near my cycle or whatever, or just extra stress, or maybe I just need a little extra love on the skin, I'll sleep in my Satin Mint facial scrub. I tend to get a little red through the cheek area, and that kind of helps reduce that down for me. When you're ready to take it off, you're just going to rinse it off. I'm going to use some cotton rounds here, some warm water, still staying with the warm water here. Okay, I got most of it off. No, I wouldn't, if you've got a few little granules here and there, that's okay. By the time we're done toning, most of those will be off. Okay, and you can even exfoliate down your neck and on your chest, and even the tops of your hands too. So this is where dark spots and wrinkles tend to accumulate too as you age. So the Satin Mint facial scrub, like I said, jojoba has some grapeseed extract. Grapeseed extract helps tighten the blood vessels and keeps them from coming to the surface, so you're not having that kind of red spidery skin, if you know what I'm talking about. Grapeseed extract is also high in linoleic acid, which is very, very amazing for acne. So if you have acne prone skin, having products that have grapeseed extract in them is really awesome. And it also protects your face against sun damage, so grapeseed extract is really valuable. It also has mango butter, which is a little lighter than shea butter, very effective at keeping that Satin Mint facial scrub creamy. It has Roman chamomile, peppermint, and rosemary, all very clarifying but gentle on the skin. Okay, so the third step, or the second step if you're not on an exfoliating day, is to tone. Toner, I think a lot of women don't tone when they should tone. Everyone should tone, and here's the reason why. Your internal body pH is about 7.2, somewhere in there, right? To stay neutral, to stay healthy. But your skin on your face needs to stay at about 5.5 pH. That protects it from environmental toxicities and things like that. So when you're cleansing your face and you're exfoliating your face with all these wonderful products, you are taking your face to a neutral pH, and you want to introduce that acidity back in. You want to tighten up the pores, closed again once you've opened them up with warm water and cleanser and exfoliator. You want to shrink them back down and keep them nice and tight so that they're not being bombarded by all the stuff that you're experiencing throughout your day with pollution or whatever. So toner is really critical in a face care regimen. If you are not toning, please start toning. You will notice in a very short time a major difference in your face. Toner is an astringent. It is because it's creating a more acid pH on your skin. Sometimes even the refreshing toner can be a little bit much for people, and so what I do is I take half of my toner out, just like I do with my cleanser, put it in an airtight container or an extra one of these that's gone empty, and then I fill the rest of mine with distilled water, and that gives me twice the toner, and it cuts down just a little bit on the natural occurring alcohol that's in the witch hazel in this. and it still does a fantastic job. So if you have very sensitive skin, that's what I recommend. Otherwise, if you have oily skin and you need a little bit more cleansing and clarifying properties, then you can just leave it straight as is. You don't need a ton of cleanser. This I've always been a toner like junkie. There'd be days I wouldn't cleanse, I wouldn't exfoliate, but I always tone. I'm just a crazy toner, I guess. And I've tried several brands, and this by far is my absolute favorite that I've ever used. And so you only need a tiny bit. It just slips over the face very easily. You only need just a tiny bit. You don't need to saturate this whole cotton round. And you're just going to wipe it on very gently. Interesting watching myself like in opposite direction on the recording. Makes it sound like, what direction am I going? Anyway, it will take off any residual makeup or impurities that you might have on your face too, which is nice that the cleanser and the exfoliator maybe didn't get. Okay, toning. Tone, always tone. You may notice when you switch to a line of natural products like the Art Skincare Trio, your face may have a few days of, oh my gosh, this is different. These products are going to interact with what other chemicals you might be putting on your face, like makeup. So be very careful about what you're using on your face, because they're designed to remove toxins. And if you're putting toxins on, then they're just going to butt heads, right? It also takes your face a little time to adjust to new products. If you've ever tried something new, you know this. A lot of the skincare products on the market contain chemicals that reduce redness so that you don't see the reaction that your face might be getting to something. So keep that in mind too, and allow that few days to a week for your face to settle down and acclimate to a new set of products. And if they are a little bit too strong for you, even the gentle ones, if you're a really sensitive skin person, dilute them in half, or maybe even in a quarter if you need to. So you just kind of have to do a trial and error thing. But I guarantee you your skin will look far more amazing 3 months, 6 months, a year out from using these products. I have pictures of before and after, and I can post that along with this video if you'd like, or you can message me for them, of what my skin looked like, which didn't look terrible just, looking at me from a year ago, and then over a year of using the Art products from Young Living, and how drastic the difference was in my sun damage, my blood vessels, and all that stuff. You can see it through this really cool kind of a camera picture that they take. So, okay. So the toner, okay, so that was the third step. Okay, so now we're into restoring mode. We cleansed everything, and now we're gonna put back what our skin needs to stay flawless, okay? So the fourth step is serum. I love the Art Renewal Serum. It's kind of like a gel like substance. It's not a cream like a moisturizer. It gets into all the layers of the skin that a moisturizer can't reach. I like to use it, I just use one pump, creates like, get this in front of the camera, there we go. Just a tiny little bit, goes a long way. On fingertips, I like to do under my eyes, forehead, smile line area, and then whatever I have residual on my fingertips, I use to smooth over. You'll notice that the serum is slightly tacky compared to a moisturizer, which makes it a fantastic pre-makeup primer. So you don't have to use a primer if you're using a serum. So you can kind of combine those two products. You get the moisturizing, and you get that little bit of tackiness that you need for the makeup to really set well, especially if you're using mineral makeup. The Art Renewal Serum has orchid flower, which we talked about. It has angelica and chamomile extracts. It also has aloe vera, myrrh, frankincense, and Sensation oil blend. So if you've never used Sensation, it's a great way to get Sensation. It smells fantastic. Sensation attracts love and admiration from others. So why not put it on your face and go out every day attracting love and admiration, right? Okay, So as part of this video, I want to do a little DIY with you because until you get maybe some of these products in your collection, you might want to make a few, or you might just be a DIYer at heart, which I am. I love making stuff. So I'm going to walk you through my Unicorn Tears face serum. I see this on Pinterest all the time, and it's super expensive for like half this amount, and I was able to make the same stuff even better, no toxins, no chemicals, for like a couple dollars, not even that. So what I did, this is a 2-ounce container, I put in about an ounce of aloe vera gel. This is not the banana boat green stuff. This is the kind of thick, see if I can show you, gelatinous, clear stuff. You can kind of see it there. Whoop, making a mess here. Okay. And you can find, I think Walmart carries this brand. This is the Inner Filet one. If not, you can find it on Amazon. You can get it at natural health food stores, things like that. So I love it. I use it for all kinds of stuff. I make deodorant, gel deodorants out of it. And so anyway, so about an ounce of aloe vera gel. And about 3/4 of an ounce of vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin, I got this from Azure Standard through my local health food store, but you can get it just about every natural grocery store, or you can get it on Amazon. It's around. Just Google it. You'll find it. It's not a hard product to come by. So this is the food grade non-GMO vegetable glycerin. I love it. And it's thick and gelatinous, as you can kind of see there. Okay. It is a great humectant, so it's used in a lot of cosmetics and skincare products because it helps keep moisture in the skin. So you're going to put 3/4 of an ounce and then your 1 ounce of aloe vera into your serum bottle. If you've got any old tincture bottles, clean them out, peel the label off, and you've got one of these groovy bottles with the glass dropper inside. Okay, and then to my serum I add just one little dropper full of this vitamin E liquid. There's lots of brands out there. Find one that you like that's a good vitamin E. I put 2 pumps of my V6. This is Young Living's vegetable oil blend. It's odorless and flavorless, and I love it for everything. And then I also add, and you can modify this depending on your skin type or what you want to work on, I add a couple drops of Joy, which helps with fine lines and wrinkles, and it's also a great hormone balancer. Frankincense. Frankincense is high in monoterpenes, which is clarifying for the skin, but it also is moisturizing at the same time. It like goes against its own set of rules. It's really an amazing oil. Frankincense helps keep everything even, just helps the skin look clear, and it also can help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. I also love Melrose. I call this kind of like a liquid Band-Aid. I love it for everything skin related. So you can put a couple drops of that in there. A couple drops of patchouli. Patchouli is very moisturizing, especially living in a dry area. This stuff will make my skin feel like a little baby's butt. It's so awesome. And if you splurge and you have some rose, you can put a drop of rose in there if you'd like. Or if you need a little extra clarifying, maybe you have some problematic skin, you can also put in some lemon. Just be cautious about using this straight on the skin. If you're going to go right out into the sunshine, it can cause a tan or a dark pigment area of the skin. It is a little photosensitive, so it's fine once it's emulsified and then you're putting makeup on and you're going out, but if you're going to use it straight on the face, like on any kind of blemish, just do it at night. It's probably the best idea. Roman chamomile is another favorite. So just a couple drops of each of those, maybe 10 to 20 drops total for your 2 ounces, depending on what you have on hand. If you've just got a starter kit from Young Living, you can use lavender, the frankincense, and maybe some lemon in there. So, okay. Here's my next 2 secret ingredients. Sulfurzyme. Sulfurzyme is based in MSM. You'll notice MSM is a base ingredient to a lot of our supplements and our skincare products because it has the ability to permeate the cell wall and make essential oils more effective. And if your sulfur levels are up, then your skin usually is a lot clearer and a lot less red, especially if you're fair skinned or light haired, light eyed, or maybe even redheaded. So I highly recommend taking some kind of a sulfur supplement, but it's awesome on the skin. And this Sulfurzyme also contains Ningxia Red, wolfberry, and it's very toning to the skin, tightening, and it's an antioxidant. And I wanted to kind of mimic this face serum that's all the rage on the market and make something that worked effectively just like that, but without chemicals. And this is kind of their thing. But we have a better one. So I dump one of those, open it up, and dump that in. And then, because this is Unicorn Tears, you gotta have shimmer or glitter, right? So I go to brambleberry.com and I get the sampler lip, it's like lip gloss grade, meaning that it's safe to use in cosmetics, shimmer micas. So from brambleberry.com, and I get this is a sampler pack. I think it's 14, and it comes with like 8 or 9 packs of these. They're enough to do probably 100 serums. So you can use them for nail polish, you can use them for your own mineral makeups, you can use them for all kinds of fun things, make sugar scrubs, bath bombs, all kinds of stuff with them. But I mixed in, I took a little tiny itty bitty teaspoon thing that I have, and I just grabbed just a little smidgen of the peach shimmer mica, the light gold mica, and the super pearly white mica. So I wanted to make like a highlighter shimmer serum, and just add those, and you can just keep adding until you get the opaqueness or the translucent shimmer that you would like, depending on your style. And then you're going to shake it all up, and you can use this in addition to or in place of the Art Renewal serum that we used. So I just put a little bit on my finger here. And you can see, I don't know if you can see in this video, it's very shimmery. It's lovely. So I'll put this on my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, on my angel's bow, my chin, and then along my jawline. I don't want to put it up on my forehead because then I don't want to look like I'm perspiring, right? We only want the shimmer to go where the sun would naturally highlight us, right? So things that stand out. Cheekbones, bridge of the nose, chin a little bit, and then along the jawline. So, okay. Pretty awesome, right? You will love it. It looks way better in person. I can't even describe to you how cool it is. It's like, I don't know if you can see that, shimmery. It's awesome. I love it, and it cost me a couple bucks to make it. Maybe even less. Okay. So once we've done our renewal serum and maybe our homemade serum, we are going to moisturize. We need to put that moisture back into our skin and help protect it from the elements. Young Living has a couple different moisturizers. One of my favorites is the Art Light Moisturizer. Comes in this awesome tube. I think all their packaging is so beautiful. You're gonna pump out about a pea-size amount. Fingertips again, light and gentle. And I usually like to cover the areas first that I didn't use the renewal serum on, and then I go over. I don't typically put moisturizer on my inside of my eyelids here, because if I'm going to put makeup on, then it'll just start to run down my eyes and melt, and then I'll end up having it all underneath my eyes, which is not a good look. So I typically don't moisturize this unless I'm doing something like on the weekend where I'm not going to put makeup on, or I'm doing it at night before I go to bed. But before, in the morning, I don't put any moisturizer there. Okay? Make sure you carry your moisturizer on down to your neck and some on your chest too. Okay, if you need a little extra moisture, you can always bump up to the Sandalwood Moisture Cream or the Boswellia Wrinkle Cream or the new Art Intensive Moisturizer. It's a lot creamier, a lot more emollient, and gives you a little bit more. It's great for those that live in very dry areas, have naturally dry skin, or maybe have a little bit more mature skin. I use this probably most of the year, and I only bump up during the winter time when it's a little extra dry and we have the cool snow here that keeps everything kind of chapped. So, okay, you can choose which moisturizer you like best. The next step I do, and I use this every day, and probably is my favorite skincare product ever, is the Art Charlemagne. And it is amazing. It smells amazing. It smells like happiness in a jar. Like if you could just climb inside there and that's where you would exist all day with a happy mood, it would be awesome. You only need a tiny bit and you smear it everywhere. And the Charlemagne is a brightener. It has Madonna lily in it, which lightens and brightens the skin. It makes your skin look like porcelain, super smooth. I always smell my fingers when my hands when I'm done putting it on. I love it. And that little itty bitty bit is so emollient. It just like slips right over your face. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. It illuminates the appearance of skin tone and complexion. It visibly improves the appearance of the skin tone. And it has Madonna lily, leaf cell extract, gotu kola. It has kapakuku, I think. I don't know how to say that. Kupuaku seed butter, jasmine, vetiver, blue cypress. Blue cypress is one of the highest megahertz frequency oils on the planet. Helps with mood, and that's why when you smell it, it makes you happy. Davana, carrot seed. Carrot seed is, look up the awesomeness of carrot seed. Google that. Royal Hawaiian sandalwood, geranium, and frankincense. So tons of amazing things packed into this little jar. I have taught 2 beauty classes with 20 women and used this on myself for probably about 6 months. Doesn't look like a big jar, but there's still a ton of that in there left. You don't have to use a whole lot. All of these products last you a really, really long time. And the stuff that's in this, some companies charge hundreds, even thousands of dollars for stuff that's in this jar. And this is under 70, I think. So, and you can get it, use it for at least 7, 8, 9 months, depending on how much you use. But okay. And then I like to do this before bed. I put on the Wolfberry eye cream. I don't have bags underneath my eyes now, but I don't want to get them. And so this little jar here, I just take the tiniest amount of the eye cream. So this, I don't even know how long. I've had this for at least 6 months, and it barely even looks like I've scratched the surface of it. And I like to use my middle fingers or my ring fingers because they're usually the gentlest, and I just pat it underneath my eyes. I don't want to pull. These muscles are only one direction. If you stretch them too far, they snap back and then they cause bags. They don't have the elastin ability like the rest of your face. So you always want to be really gentle under your eyes. That's why I always cringe when I see women pulling their eyes to do eyeliner. That will get you bags and little crepe paper skin underneath your eyes faster than anything else. So I just put that there. You can also put it on your smile lines there, crow's feet area here. Okay, just the tiniest bit. If you use too much, it doesn't want to soak in because it's very emollient. So just do it on the very thin-skinned areas of your face. Okay. If you need, I'm going to flip here to my other page. If you need every, once or twice a month, some extra love for your face, I like to do the mask, the art mask. Where did I set that? Where is it? Okay, if you need a little extra love for your face a couple times a month, I recommend doing a mask. Young Living has 2 types of masks. They have the cream mask, which is what I use, and it's like a very thick moisturizer, and you just smear it on and let it sit for about 20 minutes. And you can let it soak in or wear it overnight if you'd like, or you can wipe it off if you'd like. You don't need to. You can just let it soak in. You want to leave it on for at least 20 to 25 minutes. and then you can remove it with a moist towel. If you want to deepen the results, you can wear it overnight if you'd like. It has squalene in it, aloe leaf, oat kernel, green tea, and cucumber extracts, jasmine, ocotea, which is part of the cinnamon family, vetiver, which is a grass that helps with grounding, Davana, Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, vanilla, and geranium. So I love the cream mask. I liked it when I take a bath. I usually will do my cream mask and let it sit while I'm soaking in the tub. So just help keep the skin nice and clean and light and bright and tight too, right? So we want to look young. Okay. So a couple other fantastic products I'll mention really quick that you can incorporate as you see fit. The rose ointment. I love it. It's great for extra dry skin, chapped skin. You can see I've loved this one. I've had it for quite a while. It takes quite a while to get through one of these. It's a lot of product for not very much. I think this is like $20.25 wholesale, and it has rose in it, so it's a great way to get rose. I like to use just a tiny bit, and I use it on my lips. It makes the most amazing chapstick or lip balm, right? So elbows, knees, bumps, bruises, dogs. You can use it on your animals and your pets if they're licking or scratching or anything. A rose ointment is fantastic. Very, very affordable. One of my other favorite products that I love is the Essential Beauty Serum. Let's see that focus in on that. It has lots of cedarwood in it, which is great for oily skin or problematic skin. You can be used either way. Great for if you have any blemishes or problematic areas. I like to get just a little bit on my finger, and then I'll dab it where I might need a little extra love. Sometimes I have little breakouts right here, especially during that time of the month, or if I get extra stressed or whatever. This is a great one to have on hand. It's great for kids or men who might not want to go through the whole line of products. They just want something quick and easy. I would recommend doing the Orange Blossom face wash in a foamer bottle, and then some Essential Dry Beauty Serum, and maybe the light moisturizer, and just do a 3-step boom, 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 right? Okay. And then last but not least, Progessence Plus. A lot of people don't know this is actually a face product too. If you have little whiskers, little hairs that you don't want growing places, or might have extra fuzzy skin and you want to get that down, Progessence Plus on the face can be fantastic for that. It also keeps all of your hormones balanced. Natural hormone balancer, has USP progesterone in it. It also has sacred frankincense, clove, peppermint, cedarwood, tons of wonderful things for the face. And so I highly recommend it. I do 1 drop on my wrist each day as part of my natural hormone balance, and then I will use a dab here and there on my face as needed. Oh, one more thing I'm going to share with you. Cedarwood. So we mentioned cedarwood a couple times. Cedarwood actually helps with hair follicle growth, and so if you have thin eyebrows are kind of a sign of aging, and so you'll notice the trend is these new big thick eyebrows, and I wish that I wouldn't have tweezed mine so much as a young adult, because I used to have these ginormous brows and they were crazy, and I hated them because the trend at that time was to have these really thin brows, and so I tweezed them a lot. And now if I would have had my eyebrows that I had way back in high school, I would be totally on trend and they would be on fleek, right? So to help your eyebrows grow in, and any other hair that you would like, maybe rub, put some of this in your shampoo and use it on your hair, is I'll take just a little bit on my fingertips and I will rub it over my eyebrows like so, and then I'll put a drop in my mascara and use it on my lashes too, to help them come in stronger, longer, and fuller. So okay, thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you have a chance to try some of these products, or if you own them already, maybe now you know how to use them a little bit better. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I would be more than happy to help you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for joining me. Bye.